guys are ready? You got the season 3 days away now after these 2 exhibitions. Do you feel like you guys are ready now?
Yeah, I feel like that we're ready. We're improving every game. It'll be that way throughout the season as we get more experience, especially with the freshmen and just gelling together on the floor. I think it'll come along.
For any of you guys playing with only 8 scholarship guys tonight, how does that affect, just the way, not your effort level, but how much you can give at all times on the floor?
It's not really that noticeable. There's not as many sub outs as he probably would like, but it leaves us a chance to leave a group of guys on the floor for a lot longer to actually gel. So when we make mistakes, we can come back from that and fix them. And when we're doing good, just keep rolling with it.
Last season, that seemed to be a thing. Coach Allen kind of pulling the trigger a little quickly, getting guys off the floor. How important is that to work your way through mistakes and work your way through issues on the floor?
I think it's a good thing. I'm not trying to compare him to Phil Jackson, but Phil Jackson known for that, leaving his guys on the floor, letting them play through mistakes, which I think can hurt you and help you if you guys can come together and know what we're doing wrong and be able to fix that and turn the game around.
What's going wrong defensively? Any of you guys, or if anything's going wrong defensively, this is the second night in a row coaches identified the on-ball defense as not being up to par. What do you guys need to fix, and are you concerned about it?
Probably just our attention to detail, being more aggressive, being able to know who's a driver, who's a shooter, reading the scouting report a little bit better, know which way they like to go. It's not really a problem because we got a pretty good rotation in the help side defense and good shot blockers, and a lot of things that coach tries to emphasize is taking charges. So with them getting beat off the drive, instead of trying to step in and take charges and just adapt. Just adapt that way.
I mean, you only gave up 19 points in the first half, and then there was a little bit of an explosion in the second. Was that just getting tired, a little bit more lackadaisical, or?
Yeah, especially with having a big lead like that, it's hard. You tell yourself to keep, slamming it down the throat, but it's kind of natural instincts. You kind of tend to let up a little bit, which hopefully as the year goes along further, that won't end up happening.
Brandon, this was your high-scoring game so far being at UCLA. What was different for you in this game?
I just really felt comfortable shooting tonight. I mean, I wasn't really forcing up shots. They just kept coming to me. And when I got the ball, I just felt comfortable letting it go. And then also I wasn't trying to force them, just pulling out and trying to get as many assists as I could, help my team out.
Brennan, Reeves in the first game, you today, that power forward spot seems to get pretty good positioning. There seems to be a lot of offensive opportunities. Do you think that position in general is going to be a real heavy emphasis in terms of the offense this season?
Yeah, I think it's real important because with the 4-man running the floor, we draw the defense in so we can kick it out to the outside, get some wide open shots, and then when they get out, just dump it back inside. So that'll really help us get in the floor, run the floor better.
How much of your production tonight, Reeves' in the first game, has to do with having a big body like Josh in the middle, and then Anthony off the bench kind of doesn't seem to be a huge drop-off so much early?
Yeah, I mean, it gives us a real good presence inside, so we don't draw all the attention, so they got to help off on. They got to stay their man with Josh and Stove being capable on offense.
Was that an issue last season? It seemed to be.
I mean,
not having a post guy.
Yeah, we didn't really have as big of a post presence last year. We got to have Reeves play the 5, which is not his natural position. So I think this year is helping us out a lot.
Tyler, talk about your game offensively. You, Tyler?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, tonight, I was just getting open looks, and my teammates did a good job of finding me, so all of them, I was able to knock down some shots, and I felt real comfortable out there.
Coach said something to the effect that you play with the lights on, play well. Are you a guy that kind of rises to the challenge of game situations?
Definitely, I try to do that. I mean, sometimes shots don't fall in practice, but I mean, when the game comes, I just try to go out there and just play my heart out.
Flip side, you had 4 turnovers, 20 for the team. Was their pressure kind of a factor today, just them being so, about it on defense?
No, it wasn't really a factor. I mean, they didn't really pressure us that much. It was there sometimes, but I mean, just mental mistakes that I have to work on as well as my teammates. And I think we'll get better at that as the season progresses.
Tyler, this is for you. 18 losses. Tyler Honeycutt, this one's for you. 18 losses last season, but a couple to, I think one was it to Fullerton and one to Long Beach State, teams that UCLA is not supposed to lose to. Now you have Cal State Northridge, another kind of one of those teams. Does it make you focus this year on each individual game, and especially a game like this, knowing how you lost them?
Yeah, definitely having last year as an example to look towards this season, not taking anyone lightly, no matter what division they're in or what their record is, just playing every game like we know that we can play. If we play our game offensively and defensively, I think that there's very few teams out there that can beat us.
You guys have to.
Tyler, where do you think you are right now going into the regular season as opposed to this time last year?
What do you mean?
Like what level of play?
A lot further than I was last year. Just feel more comfortable with my shot, not being afraid to shoot and hesitate. Just keep trying to find my teammates and get them open. By me knocking down shots, that helps me find them a lot easier because people are trying to help off and just crashing the boards, outletting the ball, running. Coach wants us to run, and that's what our players been wanting. So we're trying to, step up to the challenge and show that that's what we can do.
And what about the team in general?
I think we're a lot further. The first game was an example of how close it was last year, and we did a good job of not letting them, stay in the game and continuing to lead the game. And I don't know what I'm trying to say, but just keeping it on them or whatever. But I think we're a lot better than we were last year at this time. I would say almost double where we were last year.
Are any of you guys concerned about the 3 games in 5 days thing? You guys have to run a lot more now. So are there fatigue issues you're concerned about at all coming into this? Malcolm's cramping.
Malcolm's always cramping.
Yeah,
He's a crap.
I think this is what we've been waiting for. I mean, we've been practicing really hard, and everybody's just so anxious to start the season and turn it around. So I'm looking forward to it. I know my guys are looking forward to it.
I know it's early in the season, so we got a lot more legs than we would towards the end of the season. And I know practices aren't going to be as hard as they probably usually are since we have 3 games in 5 days. So I think we're looking forward to the challenge.
Tyler Lamb, one more thing. To make an impact on Ben Howland as a freshman, pretty much you just have to impress him defensively. Talk about what you can do offensively and being aggressive on offense and not just, standing by idly and just kind of hoping to make your impact on defense.
Well, I'm the type of player, I'm going to play hard on both ends of the floor. And, Coach Howland showed a lot of trust in me, and he still does, coming in. When the coach shows a lot of trust in you, that just kind of takes the pressure off your back. Well, for me it does. And I'm able to just go out there and have fun. And like I said, I'm comfortable out there and I'm playing with my teammates. So it seems like everything just falls into place. And everything fell into place for me tonight.
Any other questions?